Let's talk about the do's and don'ts of getting crossfaded, because getting crossfaded is something that I really like to do, but I know that if you don't go about it with the right approach, you're just gonna have a bad time and you're never gonna want to do it again. But for all my seasoned experts out there who like to get crossfaded, leave me a comment and let me know what your ideal combo is. I like sparkling wine and I do vapor. We do concentrate and flower devices. That's my preferred combo. But before we even get into the do's and don'ts, I feel like there's one that I have to say, right? This is a big don't. Don't try to get crossfaded every day. Don't do it every day. I only get crossfaded every Friday live on Twitch and Rumble, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. If you're watching this on a Friday, come get crossfaded with us. But it's one of those things, you try to do it every day. Smoking's not bad for most people if you're using it medicinally or you're using it with moderation every day. It's not as bad. But bro, adding in drinking into that every day, let's not do it too often. Now, I do have to say, before you even begin to get crossfaded, it's helpful to have a meal. Eat a meal before you start drinking and smoking. I know some people like to get high and get the munchies and then they go into eating, but if you got drinking going on with your smoking, eat something beforehand. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up to maybe not feel so good. Getting crossfaded on an empty stomach is not the best idea. Now, one tip, and some of you might have your own take on this, but I would suggest that you do start them both around the same time. Don't get super drunk early in the day, you're slosh, and then you're like, you know what, let me go do a fat bong rip. I've heard people tell me about doing this all the time, and like, I don't throw up from taking a rip, but like, that sounds like a surefire recipe to do it. It's harder to gauge that crossfade that you're looking for when you're like super baked and then you add in drinking, or you're like super drunk and then you add in smoking. Try to ease into them both at the same time, because you're not gonna need as much of both. Some people know how much it takes to get them high or how much it takes to get them drunk. And when you're doing a crossfade, you need less of both. Now, a don't, I would say, a big don't is like, don't go crazy. Don't rush it. Don't do like a 1 gram dab and then shotgun a 6-pack of beers, or do like the biggest shot anyone's ever seen and then rip bowl after bowl after bowl. Ease into it. I think pacing yourself and starting off slowly is very smart to do, because it's one of those things that has a ramping effect. I feel like getting high is like this for me, getting drunk is like this for me, but getting crossfade, I got like a nice ramp. There's a certain tipping point when they are working together, getting you extra lit. So if you pace yourself, it helps you avoid having a bad time. Now, I wanted to say this one earlier, I forgot to mention it. Edibles are not the best for crossfading. And look, we got 8/1 coming up, the 8/1 edible holiday I invented. Look, it's coming up on a Friday, I'll figure it out. But I wouldn't recommend edibles with drinking for your crossfade, just because the edibles, they hit different. It takes a longer time for them to hit. It's harder to gauge. When I'm saying crossfading, I really mean like vaping or smoking and drinking. I don't mean edibles and drinking. So look, if you have any tips for how to do that, leave a comment below. But I feel like they're going inside your liver and battling it out. I don't know. I'm not trying to do edibles and drinking at the same time. Now, one of the things that I gotta tell you to do or to remember when you're getting crossfaded, and you probably heard me say this in my other videos, but water. Water, water, water. Do not underestimate the power of water. This thing will keep you going. Some people in the back of their mind, oh, I'm gonna water down the alcohol, I'm not gonna get as lit. Wrong. You are gonna keep your body prepared for all of the smoking and drinking you're going to do. You need water. Water helps you get higher. Water helps you take bigger rips, more rips. It helps you take them more comfortably. Being hydrated for your sesh is like a superpower. So look, you're probably gonna drink more water. I'm so into water, the flower device that I use on Fridays is a water cup. Like, this thing can rip flour and I can drink water out of it. Water, water, water. Let me say it again, water. Have water for your sesh. Look, that ramping effect from the smoking and the drinking, the water's gonna help you curb that and stabilize. There's a lot of people out there, when they drink alcohol, they like avoid water. I've never understood this. Like, they're wasting the alcohol that they're drinking. They're watering it down because they're also hydrating. Like, I can see how you get there, but like, you're pretty dumb if you get there, if that's how you get there. So just make sure you got extra water on hand. You're gonna need more than you typically would need smoking because you're drinking. I would say, but there's some people out there, no, don't drink any water. Don't listen to them. Always have a cup of water. Always have water in it, especially when you're crossfading. You always got to have water when you're seshing, but especially when you're crossfading. Now, another don't I need to say, I probably don't need to say this one, but I'm just gonna say it just in case, bro. Don't use your most expensive stuff when you're getting crossfaded. Don't use your most expensive glass, your nicest piece. Oh, I'm getting crossfaded tonight. Let me bust out my headiest rig ever. I'm gonna be drunk. Look, don't set yourself up for failure with this one. For me, on Fridays, I try not to use glass. This little cup thing I showed you earlier, it's got an acrylic top. So if I drop it, like, I don't have to worry about stepping on glass. I put most of my pieces away, and I use devices. Things that I don't have to use a torch for, I can just button push my hit. You want to oversimplify it, right? That's part of it. Don't use your nicest stuff and don't use your dangerous stuff, right? Like, sure, if you had the one drink, you can torch your banger fine, but like, after you're like super lit, are you still that good with a torch? Like, I don't even want to be that good with a torch when I'm lit. I just want to hit buttons and take rips. So I would say put your nice glass on the shelves, put your torch away, get your devices out. I know this device is on the more expensive side, but they got like a low cost top on here. Like, if I drop it, it's not the biggest deal. The device itself probably won't break. But if I'm using a Puffco, I don't have to use a torch. I don't have to accidentally touch the hot quartz banger. I don't have to worry about the wielding a flame with the torch. So one of the rules that I have when crossfading, just make it everything easier and safer and give yourself less of a chance to break something. Like, I hit the volcanoes a lot on Friday, bro. It's a plastic bag. I'm good to go. Now, I will say, if you made it this far in the video, good news. I'm giving away a Puffco Peak Pro over on Rumble. I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to win this bad boy. This thing ain't cheap. But look, I put all the heady glass on the shelves. I wouldn't want to put like a heady top on my Puffco on like a Friday. But like, you know, this little dry top, nice and simple. So try to put the super expensive stuff away. Try to put the dangerous stuff away. And that way you don't wake up the next morning and go, oh yeah, I did break my headiest rig last night. Dang, I forgot. Look, I got another don't for you. It's a quick one. Don't get crossfaded alone. Join us on Twitch and Rumble, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific every Friday. It's a dang all good time. We got the best tunes, I swear. All right, and the last on the list is don't try anything crazy, anything new. Oh, I got these infused drinks I've never tried before. Let me mix that in. Oh, I got this new type of concentrate. I've never even messed with concentrate before. Let me try dabs on my first time crossfade. Like, stick with the familiar stuff that you know. Stick with what you've got lit with before. That way, you're not having all these new experiences going off while you're getting drunk, while you're getting crossfaded. Like I said earlier, you need less of both, generally. Like, some people know how much they need to smoke or drink. You need a little bit less when you do them together. So don't make one crazy. Don't go crazy on one. Oh, let me try this super mega potent flower. Let me try moon rocks for the first time. Oh, let me try, you know what I mean? Like, don't do anything crazy. Stick with something familiar. That way you can guarantee that you're gonna have a good time. Either way, don't forget to enter the Puffco giveaway and come get crossfaded with us on Twitch and Rumble. Have a lit day, my dudes.